Ladies and gentlemen, just about an hour ago, this was $1,000. It in fact is no longer $1,000. And I have to admit, I gambled. I took a big gamble today. And I think I'm very, very satisfied with the gamble. Let's talk about that gamble. This is a roll of quarters. So if you go to the bank, you got some laundry to do. This would be, you give the teller $10 and she gives you a roll of quarters. She gives you 40 quarters. And that's $10 worth of quarters. But this is a particularly interesting roll of quarters. Let me listen to this. It doesn't sound like a roll of quarters, but it is in fact a roll of quarters. And how much would you pay for a roll of quarters? At the bank, you pay $10. If you look at this receipt, I just paid $465 for that roll of quarters. These quarters are 100% silver. And I do have some disappointment here. This quarter is from 1937. You could see how much worn down it is, how much less silver it has than that 1964 next to it. I'm scared to see the back. Well, that's not too bad, but it's not good. It's very worn down. And it is quite a bit thinner than the one next to it. And that's just the name of the game. What's this, a 1943? That one's been through a lot of pockets. That's got a lot of wear and tear on it. A lot of wear and tear. Nonetheless, I dumped $465 into this roll of quarters. Now, when I started buying silver, see that word spot? That means how much is an ounce of silver worth at this exact moment in time? That says $67.22. When I started buying silver, it was bouncing between $13 and $17. So 1 ounce of silver has gone up $50 in under 10 years. This is the highest silver has ever been in the history of the world. And that's because the world is out of physical silver. There is more gold above the surface of the earth than there is silver. But for some reason, for the past 250 years, silver has incrementally grown at an extremely low rate. I believe in 1985, silver was at $5 an ounce. It might have been $6. And since there are a couple of reasons that silver has spiked. The least reason is that it's the most used precious metal. Yet it's the only precious metal besides copper, which is called, I think, a semi-precious metal, that's below $1,000 an ounce. It's the only one. And it's not the most rare, but it's probably the third most rare that there is. But it is certainly much more rare than any gold. So a couple hours ago, this was $1,000. This is now $500. And I literally just paid $465 for these coins. Now, if you watch Alex, I'm not allowed to say the full name, but if you watch the guy that's been around for 20 years that talks like this and he's bald, he's like, come on, folks, buy some Ethylene Blue. If you listen to him, he has a sponsor that swears up and down that the best way to purchase silver is in a bullion cube. That means it's not a coin. It was not minted by the United States of America. But he's wrong. And this is beautiful stuff, and it is inexpensive. It generally is a little bit more expensive, or at least even just a little bit, but it's never as cheap as constitutional silver, that is 1964 and earlier. But the problem with bullion is that many states tax it. So say, for instance, this was a gift from one of you all, and at the time they probably paid 18 to 22 bucks for it. I'm just guessing based on time, not on their, just when I received this. Silver was probably around the $20 range. But at some point, this ounce of silver is absolutely positively going to be worth $1,000. 900. I would say by not this Christmas in 2 days, but the following Christmas, by January 1st, 2027, this is going to be a $900 ounce of silver. Because the main holder of silver is England, the royal family, and they have none. And they're scrambling to get it. The whole planet's scrambling to get this stuff right now. And it ain't that when they, like a silver mine, the least precious metal that comes out of a silver mine is silver. Like the least, they'll get copper, they'll get gold, they'll get all kinds of precious things out of there. But silver is always in the smallest amount of whatever comes out of a mine, even a silver mine. A gold mine, you'll get, silver will come out of that, but it's much less amount that comes out. So I decided to, I had $1,000 set aside for a car repair. My car repair was $100. So I gave the guy $200 because he literally tuned up my car, minor tune-up, just what needed to be done, and he fixed a leak on a hose. So he said it's $100. So I figured he had to spend an hour figuring out the problems and an hour fixing the problems. I gave the guy $200. I had $1,200. It left me with $1,000. And I went to the coin store today and I spent $465. Oh, beautiful sound on this handful of quarters. This is $465. And I'll tell you what, I guarantee you by Christmas Day, this will be $500 worth of quarters. I guarantee it. There's no way around it. Silver is inching up every day and it's going to skyrocket. It has to. Because when the economy tanks, precious metals go through the sky. This is real money. Not because it's minted by the United States. It's real money because this is what Jesus Christ used to buy stuff. It's been money that long. So let me show you one more thing. I've shown you guys before, but for the new people. 4 quarters and 4 dimes is exactly 1 ounce of silver. That is $67.22 worth of silver. And if you took this $10 roll of quarters and went to the laundromat, you would probably only get 3-4 loads done. So I cannot see the comments the way that I am going right now, but I did want to share with you guys, it's not a gamble. The silver community has known for years that silver was being held back. And the people in the silver community who have literally tons of silver are upset that it was being held back. And guys like me and JT Coin Rings and Gibby and Brett were glad that it was being artificially held back because it gave us the opportunity to buy it. Now that opportunity's gone, and you may think I'm crazy spending $465 on this little pile of silver, and crappy silver at best, too. It's somewhat disappointing. This is a 1943 in terrible shape. The guy told me he threw in some nice ones, but not very many. I was really going in there. Oh, this is really bad. And the problem here is that it's worn. It's so worn that it's losing silver. Yet when I go to trade it in, they're still going to treat it as if it was in good condition. If I give them $1.40 worth of this stuff, they're going to give me $67.22. So that's my big gamble for the day. I recommend that you guys find a local coin shop, even if you go in and you buy only one silver quarter, or better yet, one silver dime. I think a silver dime right now, here's a roll of silver dimes. I believe one silver dime is $4.60 something. So let's look in the treasure box. Oh, I love that sound. That sound is beautiful. I really rated my treasure chest here. Most of you guys have been with me for a while. Remember, this thing was 3/4 of the way full. And here's a beauty. And this is the bicentennial quarter in silver from the San Francisco Mint. Oh, she's beautiful. And I've really drained my this is a dime from, let's say, 1877. That's a sitting Liberty. I believe it says 1877. So I've got to get back to getting this full. It's not very big, but it's, why not? Why wake up and go to work every day if you can go to sleep, and by Christmas Day, this $465 that I spent on silver is $500. I'm making money while I'm sleeping. And even if you just buy one dime, you're making money while you're sleeping. And that's my recommendation. And tell me what you think in the comments. I can't see any comments the way the phone is, and for some reason they're not scrolling. So I'm just going to say peace and love worldwide. Live your life before your life lives you. I am putting out a video tonight. I am also going to put out an all-night live stream that you could put your secondary device on and help me gain back the hours. I am actually just, I think, 700 hours short of being monetized, remonetized. So we might try that, or we might go to a monetization platform like Salty Cracker uses. So peace and love worldwide. Love that beautiful sound. And visit Silver Heist, because Silver Heist is actually a real teacher and a silver stacker. He's a guru in the silver community, and he never gives bad advice, and he has been 100% on and accurate since the day I first watched his videos 10 years ago. So peace and love worldwide. Live your life before your life lives you, and keep on stacking.